Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses to all of you. It's my baby stuff. I don't want her stuff in my picture. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not trying to give you guys any cleavage, but I do have on this shirt, and it's not homage to Meghan's nakedness. Since I'm here, kisses to my subscribers, kisses to the new onlookers. Let's go for a ride. And this is my first impression. What's interesting, just right off the bat, is how US has blown up as if Meghan has done something. As if God has come down from the sky and said, I'm here. She is everywhere. They got her, Meghan's on mental health, and she's doing this, and she's doing that, and how wonderful she's doing. It is a United States frenzy. It's everywhere. This is her moment. This is our moment. For some forsaken reason, this is news. It has become news. And maybe the Attorney General, whoever this guy is talking, that I really don't know and care about, is everywhere promoting this thing that Archie Well is doing. What the hell are they doing? Did they donate some money? Here's my first take. WME is pushing these two down our throats. We have been on here countless days, countless videos explaining to everyone who these two are. And you can believe the Kool-Aid and be conned like the rest of them, or you can believe what we're saying and stay far, far away. Believe that WME stuff. Believe that mental health stuff. That is that stupid stuff. And before this video is over, I'm going to explain to you guys why it's stupid. Who we're talking about, who she is, and who we're dealing with. And who, listen, you should see the headlines over here. It has done she has gone on a publicity type PR marathon. I'm telling you guys, where she's showing up everywhere. CNN, maybe, MSN. No, we have problems over here. But on the entertainment TV, all the channels. I don't know about the black channels, but all the channels. E! News, that was going to be on there. News, I mean, just crazy. As much as you can think about it. Point in case. She's on the news like she is in the UK, but it's good publicity. All of it's, to me, puff pieces. Because I want to know, what the hell did she do when she went to New York? What did she do to change the world? I'm going to show you a video where this guy is talking about the event, and Harry and Meghan says something, and we get all the way to the end, and I still don't know what the hell. Because they are not celebrities. They are not royals. They are in between. And if, to me, since they're in between, no one cares. But they're out there. They will be old news in a minute. This will be old news about Meghan and the Summitt. So she better hope that whatever this did, it's going to help her, push her into coming out with whatever she's coming out with to start making money and being popular. That's what I have to assume it's going on. So basically, this New York City chase thing, New York City chase / mental health, I don't believe anything that she's saying. I don't believe anything that she puts her hands on. And nothing is about what the cause is. If Archie or whatever her, I don't even know. I don't even talk about it. Do you ever hear me talk about Archie Well? No, I never had need to. But so much I want to say, guys. Hang on and just catch it, because I'm going to be everywhere. I'm going to change it all the time. I'm there. And she walks in. I like the outfit. I did. I didn't think the outfit was appropriate for the event. No, I don't know where she was going. That outfit would have been beautiful for the Kevin Costner moment. That would have been beautiful. I would have liked it that. If she had worn that outfit, I would have liked it. I like that one. I don't know. It's something about it that I liked. But I didn't think it was appropriate. So what? But I like the white outfit. I thought that was the most decentest thing that she's ever wore. To me, the most classiest thing, where it just kind of fits. But what I did notice is that wrong outfit. Why didn't she wear that sweater thing to this thing? I think it would have looked a little bit more appropriate. I'm going to show you a clip, something that I normally don't do, but it's needed. Okay, so I'll get to that. Then this is the kicker for me. Let me see, because I had to take some notes. I had to take some notes. I've been taking notes, so I won't forget anything, because I'll go off into other things, and I have a video. So hopefully I'm over. I don't know how long I'm going to be. If I get too long, we won't do the video. But we need to do that video, because you should listen to how they're praising her over here and feeding that to us. To me, it's feeding. I probably should do the video first. Okay, there's a lot going on with me today. Now, GB News has a segment. And you know I've been boycotting them. So, I don't know. I might have to go back over there into enemy's territory to get the video, because the other ones, they weren't on it today. Or we just wait and we don't have a video. You let me know, because I was like, hey, boycotting GB News. Are we still boycotting them, or do we need their content? Okay, be right back. Okay, so this guy was there. I guess he was on the stage asking the questions, or meeting with Harry and them. And this is what everybody is saying about Meghan's big day. And now TMZ has not said anything yet. I'm wondering, it wasn't on today. And I'm also going to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop talking about Meghan for a moment, and then we're going to come back and start talking about Jada, because that was a mess. Okay. When I come back, we're going to play this video, and it's on today. I think, yeah, today. Today, a morning show. It's a very popular show. Very popular. She was on it, which shocked me. And to me, I'm going back. To me, it's one of those things that they're trying to make us like her, and we're not going to like her because she's doing mental health stuff, because she's lying. She's not helping anyone. Did she give money? What is she giving? What is she doing with mental health? I thought they were working 1 hour a week. All of a sudden, they've talked to someone and they're going to be a part of something now. What was the whole moment of it? To bring awareness? Did you see how they rolled in there like they were the president? Like Joe Biden or Trump was coming to town or something like that. This convoy full of truck. It was ridiculous. No one rides around like that. She's in between. She's not a celebrity and she's not a royal. She's in between. And so you don't see the Kardashians riding around like that, trying to act important. She's trying to act important, but she wants to relate to people. Okay. I know I switched it. Can you believe that? Like she relates to no one. No kids she can't relate to. Older people she can't relate to. None of us. I don't understand that there's a geographic that follows her that's like teens or whatever. Don't follow that. As an older adult telling a younger, don't. That's what narcissists do. That's what people that don't care about people do. That is all about themselves. This was once again the Meghan show. The Meghan show. I want to get to Jada Pinkett Smith so bad, but Meghan keeps coming in my mouth. The Meghan show. It's been the Meghan show since she stepped on the scene, even in the parking lot. It's the Meghan show. She's been she's finna do something because this ain't doing it. This is, in her mind, helping her popularity. No, it doesn't. To me, if anybody's listening and paying attention and seeing that she's a fraud, talking about she care and all this loving dovey stuff, and that she cares about these families that she know nothing about, it breaks her heart. It's overwhelming, but she won't call her dad. Here's the kicker. It's not just her dad. It's her whole family. She fell out with everyone except one person. Her mother. That's some wicked stuff. That you just slaughtered everyone and now you're going to get on TV talking about mental health. What about their mental health after you treated them like that? What about Samantha's mental health? When you got on TV and bashed her and then the Sussex squad came after her and you said nothing. But then you wanted the royal family to say something about, protect you from the outside press. But you couldn't even tell your squad, your team, because you knew that they were doing that. You know everything. Meghan knows. They yelled out at her at the Invictus, "We're the Sussex squad." It's like a cult. It is. It's disgusting. And then they put the Sussex on there. Like this girl, I can't believe it. Here's something else. Every time they get introduced as if they are royalty. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be royalty? Are you going to be a celebrity? Pick a name, Meghan or the Duchess of Sussex. I'm confused. Everybody's confused. How can you not be confused? Everybody's trying to figure out. No, it's the Meghan show. Follow Meghan and you will find the answers. Follow Harry and he's going to be looking up at the sky. I don't know why I'm here. Meghan gets so upset with him when he says the wrong thing or whatever. You can tell her face starts to do stuff, but that is not even the point. Look who we are talking about. Someone that cares nothing about no one but themselves. I love the tutor. He did a segment last night. It was so good. It was him and another gentleman. And he broke that down. And I mean, I don't know how they edited it, but every word that was coming out of his mouth, he was just boom, boom. He said that she doesn't care about anybody but herself. She doesn't realize, he said a lot. It was so much. I should have wrote that down. Should have took notes. I wanted to play that one, but let's move on. That's my intro. And so before I get to talking about a whole lot of stuff, Um, I got my notes. Hold on a second. Let's go over my notes real quick. So, what I noticed, okay, when they were sitting there looking like they were, I don't know, sitting there looking like they were better than everyone else, okay? That's the way they were looking. And so when they were sitting up there with, Harry looked very uncomfortable, but they were introduced as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It just, I cringe when I hear it. Why is she using that name? Why is she walking around LA talking about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? It makes them look arrogant. It makes them look like Meghan looks like this is me. If I lived by her or whatever, I'd be like, or didn't know her or whatever, just found out about her, I'd be like, wow, why is she running around saying the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? Why don't they just use Meghan and Harry? It just would sound better because they're in LA with it. They're in something about her school. I need to check that. Remember, we didn't miss the bus, but we went to school. I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only mom that went up there to the school and thought it was school, and it wasn't on Tuesday because it's teacher something. Why does she use that name? It doesn't fit over here. And that's why I'm saying she doesn't relate to anyone. It just feels really weird for her to be using a name and she's not even associated with that family anymore. Harry didn't, that's not Harry's. Harry didn't give her the Sussex. He got that from the Queen as a gift. But they walking around with it like gangsters. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex was coming to New York. Get the Convey, the 7. I wasn't looking at the cars. I was looking at where was the people that was supposed to be standing out there waiting for the Duchess to get to town. Okay, so I did see some flashing lights when she had her baby shower. People were, whatever. But people are not coming out lining the streets, waving at Meghan saying, hey, can we get your autograph? Where is the squad? If you guys are supposed to have it going on and supposed to be this big supporters, why aren't you lined up with picket signs saying Sussex squad, hey Sussex? You tried to do it at the Invictus, but she act like she didn't see you. We're the Sussex squad. She kept going. I would have been like, I don't know what they said, but she was picking her crowds. Moving on from that. No, she rides up 7 car deep. Like, like she... And this is no diss to the kids. Like the prince and princess titles that she gave them that's not what I was trying to say. No. Like Meghan's next in line or something like that. Harry is. I can see why he needs security. Sorry, I really have separated her from Harry. I really have separated her from the royals. And the reason why I have done that is because she hasn't been back over there. She hasn't paid her respects to the name that she keeps using. But she's mental health and sticking to communities and family. That BS. Family and community and a unit and talking about with all of us. Yeah, who is all of us, Meghan? Because you left your father at the Does that include him in the unity, in the group, in the family, in the, community? Is he part of the community or no? I know I took it there. Okay, let me get going because a little bit might be getting up soon. Okay, what else? So let's do this.
Here in New York at Hudson Yards, one of the main events was a special conversation that I shared with the Duke and Duchess, Harry and Meghan, about how to build a safer space from online for our kids and teenagers. The event was hosted by the couple's Archwell Foundation, along with the nonprofit Healthy Project Health.
Their organization was what did he say? It was organized by her organization. So, in other words, I'm assuming, because I heard somewhere else at another station saying that she set that all up. They set that up. They put this together. This is their stage. This is how they wanted it to look. Whatever. So, when I saw the Archwell sign on the back of it, I was just like, okay, you've already introduced them as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. We already know that you have this foundation. Are they trying to get, I'm confused by these two. It's a weird situation. It is. So they have their name printed in the back of them. It's weird. I'm not surprised she didn't have their names up there. Like, just so you didn't know, you never see Catherine and William doing stupid stuff like that. They're not sitting on no stage with no, I don't know what that, now it's gonna bug me. Okay. They're not sitting on a stage with their name in the back of them. That's probably why Harry was uncomfortable, because Meghan made a show out of it. It was the Meghan show. Everything was about her clothes, Archwell. It wasn't about mental health. It was about her charity, her Archwell. Why didn't it say, it did say mental health. And then in itty bitty words, it was talking about her charity. What is she doing? Did she give? Or was she just bringing awareness? Let's hear what he says, okay? Because this gets stupider and stupider.
And finally, yesterday, I had the privilege of taking part in the second annual World Mental Health Day Festival here in New York at Hudson Yards. One of the main events was a special conversation that I shared with the Duke and Duchess.
This was an international summit. He's calling it a festival. If it was, I would expect it to be rides and popcorn and candy and stuff. Like where my mom is going tomorrow. To a festival. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, no, this was a summit like everybody is saying. Then you go into him saying that Meghan and Harry, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. That's how she wants to be introduced. Who relates to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? The royals can't. The UK can't. I guess her A-lister friends. But these people that she's touching and holding and hugging and faking it with, they just have to use their own judgment. Because I don't think I would show up. I'm like, I'm not coming tonight. She's coming. It's about her staying at home. They didn't make this about the victims. They made this about Meghan. She wanted to do a redo. This is just coming to my mind. She wanted to do a redo of New York City. And I guess she came there with the 7. I don't get the 7 cars. I don't care about that. What I do care about is where were the people? Where is her fans? Where is the William crowd? That told me everything I needed to know. But then here we go with the poof.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here in New York at Hudson Yards, one of the main events was a special conversation that I shared with the Duke and Duchess, Harry and Meghan, about how to build a safer space from online for our kids. And
how That's when I got to writing this down. I don't know if I was talking. It was anyway. The thought came, and this is why. He sat down with them. He hasn't said if they gave money, if they're doing anything, they're contributed, whatever. Their
teenagers. The event was hosted.
Their company, Archwell, set this up. So I would have to assume that they paid for these people to come in and stuff like that. Help me out, YouTubers. Find out what they've done. Okay, so they sat down to talk to these two about online bullying or online whatever, safety. But let me make sure I get what he said.
By the couple's Archwell. And finally, yesterday, I had the privilege of taking part in the second annual World Mental Health Day Festival here in New York at Hudson Yards. One of the main events was a special conversation that I shared with the Duke and Duchess, Harry and Meghan, about how to build a safer space for online.
How to build a safer space for online.
For our kids and teenagers. The event was hosted by the couple's Archwell.
Okay. So I said, wow. My first thought was, that's not how she treated her family. How do they have a safe place for Meghan? Like, seriously, for real. Didn't she get on the Oprah show? Didn't Meghan get on the Oprah show and talk about every one of her family members, the royals, and the world started talking, choosing sides? That's what happened. Oh, the royals are racist? Oh yeah. What was her purpose? What was her plan? What was her end result goal for her to start a fire? Because it ain't going away. I don't care where she's sitting at. When she said that the family was racist and still hasn't walked that back, where was she taking that? And why would you say that publicly, knowing the implications on the word, if you know that it wasn't, that you didn't hear it from your own ears? Oprah. This made up fictitious story, and then now unconscious bias and all this other stupid stuff, and then they end up getting the titles that they say that they wasn't going to get because of the racist comment. Mental health? That's that stupid stuff. No. Meghan's the bully. To me, like Tom Bauer said, she declared war on her in-laws, all of them. Because then she had people on the internet trolling them and saying nasty things about them. And Samantha was getting death threats and all this other stuff. Like, it was on. But do you remember? Now, all this was caused by someone named Meghan opening their mouths saying that she doesn't have a sister, so don't consider her to be my sister. In other words, pretend like she's not even there. And no, I'm not acknowledging that she's my sister. So if you go over there, you're going over there on your own, and I have nothing else to say about that. In other words, she cut her out. Her father, King Charles, everyone over there. Come on TV and on a docuseries. Start bringing up colonialism. That ain't bullying. That ain't blackmailing. That ain't some stuff that you would do to people that in our eyes, then she's trying to say, that ain't true, treated you like a princess. Oh no, Meghan wasn't happy with that life. So she concocted a story. But this is what kills me, is that who's gonna save people from her? Look how she treated her friend, Maloney. Look how she treated all her friends. and kick them out there. Dare you say you know me? I'm going to pretend like I don't know you. No, because she was going to go over to her new friends, Oprah and the rest of her A-listers. She didn't need them anymore. But she cares about these people. Their Archewell is sponsoring this. Okay, that's something I think I heard. I don't know. They're making it make sure that they know that they sponsored it. You'd never see Catherine them like this. You never see them taking the focus off of what they're doing, off the people, off of what matters. As a matter of fact, they get down and dirty with it. They participate and be around it. All Meghan is doing is sitting there like Tom Bowers, read the book, says, it's not her idea. It's not her plan. This is not her thing. She mooched on, got on, get me in there. This is the publicity. I need some people to like me because she's been showing her face a lot. There's nothing wrong with that because she got to make her money. But it's just us calling it out. Let's continue.
Along with the nonprofit Project Healthy Minds, where I do serve on the board of directors, and here's what they had to say.
I think we need to get out of this idea that, the young kids, there's some...
Wait a minute, but I had something else I wanted to say too. Nope. There is a Sussex squad. Meghan knows about them. And if I'm not mistaken, they are almost getting paid. This is what she did. I said, it's okay that Meghan can feed her family to the wolves, because that's what she did. She got on TV and fed them to the wolves, and did and a book and a docuseries and so on. And that's what she did. She threw everyone under the bus and wanted everyone to be on her side and say, "Oh, poor Meghan." And then she blamed them after she did all that. It was everybody. It was their fault that everything happened to her. Why she had to come to the United States. That she couldn't make it. She was lonely and some other stuff was going on. I find it just, I don't believe it. I don't believe that Meghan's rehabilitated and she's really caring about these people because of the way she acts and looks. Oh, really? No. Your charity starts at home. And so everything else just be like, oh, okay.
It's the world that we're allowing to be created around them.
This social media as it pertains to the youth, your youth, your two kids.
Okay, I want you guys, sorry, something tragic happened today. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get sad. So forgive me if I'm a little off and kind of all over the place, but work with me. Harry is about to speak. He is about, I don't have my beer. It's just, it just felt heavy today. I'm like, I don't want that. So I did get this though, because I did just say someone passed away. I'm not a liquor drinker, so, and it's pineapple something, Ciroc. Anyway, it's not bad, but anyway. So Harry's going to speak. Let's hear what he has to say.
For our kids and teenagers, the event was hosted by the couple's Archewell Foundation, along with the nonprofit Project Healthy Minds, where I do serve on the board of directors, and here's what they had to say.
I think we need to get out of this idea that, the young kids, there's something wrong with them. It's the world that we're allowing to be created around them.
It's something wrong with the kids. No one ever said that there was something wrong with the kids. But he says it's the world around them. Who is he talking about?
This social media as it pertains to the youth, your youth, two kids, mental awareness.
Wow, that was profound. They did a whole segment, and that's what Harry said. The kid, it's not the kids. It's not anything wrong with the kids. It's the world around us. Yeah, that one you're in. Nothing. I didn't get nothing out of that. Sorry.
That now on a priority list.
Being a mom is the most...
He asked Meghan this.
It's the world that we're allowing to be created around them.
This social media as it pertains to the youth, your two kids, mental. Where is that now on a priority list?
Being a mom is the most important thing in my entire life. And
What? Okay. He asked her.
outside, of course, being a wife to this one. But
I can't, the body language guy. I'm coming over, and I'm going to sit and listen to what he has to say, because I want to see what he thinks about that moment right there, because it was so acty. Besides this one right here, you can see the disconnection. You can see the discord. You can see Harry's in another land, and so is Meghan. It's everywhere they go. And that's a lie.
I'll say I feel
No, she's not in love with Harry. She's in love with what he can do for her, what he can give her, what he can provide for her. And then when she gets through chewing him up and make it to wherever she's trying to make it to, he'll float away.
Pertains to the youth, your two kids, mental. Where is that now on a priority list?
being a mom is the most important thing in my entire life. And outside, of course, being a wife to this one.
I'm sorry. When she says that, it's a lie. No, the most important thing to you, Meghan, is being whatever A-lister you're trying to be, whatever presidential person you're trying to be. Meghan wants the same popularity that William and Catherine have, but will never get it. And then she wants to make the kind of money that and live the kind of lifestyle that Oprah's living. That's it. And ain't nothing wrong with her trying to reach for that. But this stuff right here, it's like she's acting. No, that was the most important thing to you. If he was the most important thing to you, you wouldn't have ripped his life upside down. Because you cannot tell me Harry is happy that he is disconnected from his family. Please. Oh, okay. He's been glued to the hip to his family all his life, and now all of a sudden he done. No, he missed them like crazy, but he know he has gone too far with the enemy. Meghan, this is her show. Harry is on the side. She's in the middle. She's in the middle. The two guys on the side. She don't know how to be submissive. She doesn't know how to be humble. She doesn't know how to not make it about her. And right now, she has to make it about her, because if she doesn't, then she will. But sorry, it's falling flat. What is she doing, Auntie? Listen, no one cares. No one cares. We care about the kids. We care about those parents. We care about that. But Meghan takes over the calls, and you don't get to see it because she's here. She took over Invictus. She took over Kevin Costner's moment, and she took over this moment. Harry is a side piece. Make sure you're on the side. She set the stage up, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and she's still pushing him. Can somebody at WME tell her to stop pushing Harry? Harry, stop letting her push you and move you around that room like that. Oh, he's a grown man.
But I will say, I feel fortunate that our children are at an age, again, quite young. So this is...
She felt fortunate. That's some selfish stuff. No, his little bit has her ThinkPad. We do use it quite a bit. And I put it on, made sure it's just kids stuff only, so she gets to play with puzzles and stuff, and then she gets to play with her Halloween stuff, like whatever. And that's when mommy just gets a moment. But I do monitor it because there is some stuff on there. You're like, what is she? Let me fix this. But she don't care.
In our immediate future. But I also feel frightened.
She won't even let her kids go outside and play in the garden. No one's seen those kids. Those kids, listen, people don't believe the kids exist because they're just, I believe she does have them. And even if she didn't have them, that'll be a scandal. If she really had a moon bump and someone else carried it, it's not that it wasn't okay for her to do it. It's that she lied about it. Well, don't she lie about everything? I want her to go into the office, the Senate or something stupid like that, so we can find out everything. Because they will dig up your 5th grade teacher.
By how it's continuing to change, and this will be in front of us. I think so much of it can...
Her voice is annoying. It is. It's annoying. And he had to skip because she was just rattling on. And did you hear her talk about the seatbelt whole thing? I thought that was so inconsiderate and so not a moment for her to be telling us about a seatbelt. Because his mother died because she didn't have on her seatbelt. And then that had nothing to do with that. But you know that Meghan is, like, why even talk about that? Out of all the analogies, she had to say something about a seatbelt. I thought that was disrespectful. And I would have told her, don't go there. But you know what? Harry doesn't have a voice. No, why would you even bring up that type of memory? She triggers him. You know, someone said that she triggers his fears. Well, of course she does. Oh God, he is such, I've never seen it like this before. It's really, really bad. Anyway.
Down to, if someone is looking for something, please don't feed them the thing that they're not looking for that's going to harm them. The algorithms are very powerful, but I'm confident that with more ears and, as my husband said, awareness and visibility on what is real.
As her husband said, she's trying to include him. How does she know what he's going to say? I don't think she was listening to him that hard. Let me see what she said he said. Well,
the thing that they're not looking for that's going to harm them. The algorithms are very powerful, but I'm confident that with more ears and, as my husband said, awareness and visibility on what is really happening, that we can make some significant change together.
They were so great. People asked me, how are the royals? I said, I didn't know whether to curtsy, hug, like, what's the royal rules and whatnot. Meghan, bring it in, big hugs.
Oh, okay. Lovely. That's really cool.
See, that's that stupid stuff. He said, I didn't hear this part. Should I bow? Da 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 da. Oh, Meghan hugged me. She wanted you to bow. Truth be told, she wanted us all to bow. Why else would she come in there like that? Like the president is coming to town. She did. She got a police escort. She didn't need all that. Wasn't nobody in the streets waiting on her. I didn't see any. Well, there probably were some paparazzis because where else would we get the pictures? But why wouldn't they be pictures? Because it's an event. It's a summit. It's a festival. Look, they're talking about it. Oh, she wanted the roads. I said that last time in my video when she was in New York and they wasn't blocking off the roads for her and she wanted like an escort, like she's the princess. She got what she wanted. She got a police thing and all of that. I'm coming to town. Move aside, New Yorkers. I'm coming. And this time I'm coming with my people. She don't relate to anyone. Let's keep going.
A lot of us were there last night for you, Carson, which was just incredible. You opened up about your own personal journey, managing your anxiety, play a little portion of your speech last night.
I started thinking, all right, what are the triggers?
I'm not listening to him. And not that I don't care about what he's going on, but I got anxiety. I do. I do too. Listen, guys, that's all I have. I'm out of here. I probably have more video. I hear her in the background. And I'm going to go and check on everybody. Kisses to all of you. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about my video. I may or may not post it because, like I said, things are going on and I'm a little, you know, whatever. But I did want to get on here and say something about the whole, this is my first impression of the whole thing. I think the hype around it is ridiculous. I really do. I don't think that she's this humanitarian, wonderful person that cares about people and want to help the world. I don't see that at all. And I don't think none of this convinces me of that. It just won't. I think that whole family ripping apart thing did it for me. The Oprah, just it kept going. It never stopped. And this is what I see. We're gonna sweep that under the rug. She said it. We're gonna separate you from the royals. You can't separate her from the royals because she keeps using the name. And then she's giving them out. She did. She gave them out to her kids. Here's one for you and one for you. You earned it and you earned it. You earned it. Just like mommy. All of a sudden, this D-list actress, and no disrespect because she used to be up and away. She used to have it. Like the tutor said, this is what he did say. He said the things that she want, she can't have it anymore. Those convoys and all of that, that's gonna end. The city's gonna be paying for that. Oh, New Yorkers ain't having it. According to, they are not having that. So I just wonder. But this is her lifestyle. This is what she wants. I had something I was gonna say and I forgot it. I went too far. No, the tutor. You had it all. She had it all. She had the lifestyle that you would ever want, would have, would take. She had it. Now that it's gone, she's trying to gimmicky it up over here and nobody's watching. She made a spectacle out of herself on TV. It's not bringing awareness. She talked about her kids, her husband. Then she made some other cockamamie stuff about some seat belts. This woman ain't there. She is not. Oh, okay. That made sense to you guys. Like someone said, it's word salad. When Catherine is talking to them people, she's asking them about their needs and what would make it better for you guys. I loved her yellow jacket. I loved her mental health day. Ann Williams, it was beautiful to watch them. It's beautiful to watch them. Sue Smith brings it. She rocks it. You get it. And boom. It's beautiful. And Ann's doing stuff. And, sorry. The whole family, King Charles and Camilla, they're working it. They do that every day. This is what I wanted to say. The thing that Meghan just did, they do that every day. They do that not every day, all the time. And it's not fake. It's real. They do it for a living. Meghan is doing it for publicity, for a moment, for the limelight. Look at me. Look what I'm doing for the people. Move over. I'm coming to town. That's not how you do things. No one's coming to town like that. You don't see the Kardashians having police escorts talking about they going to New York. It pisses people. You cannot tell me that is not going to be like a funny feeling for people. It is for me. Go in there civil. She tried to go in there like William, and it didn't happen like that. William had a whole thing going on. God, I went too deep. Ooh, I went too deep. It was, ooh. Shoot, I did. Let me see if I can pause. This was about her. They have it on every channel show. This is what Meghan and Harry has done. Not Meghan and Harry. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex. What did they do? They give, or they just said their voices, and it was profound. And why? Because a D-list actress married a prince, and all of a sudden she's a philanthropist, a humanitarian, all this wonderful, wonderful things. She's a fake fraud. And that was what you would call the Meghan show. I would tell each and every one of them stations, this is the Meghan show. Check it out. The convoy and the police, theatrics. I'm coming in. Then I want you to introduce me as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. One at a time, you should just be Meghan and Harry. The Archwell Foundation. That's probably what they should have been bringing attention to, but it was too much work. Duke and Duchess of Sussex, No, Meghan. She sits in the middle with her white on. Inappropriate outfit. I didn't think that outfit was a good outfit for that moment, but I like the outfit. Everything is about her. It wasn't about the victims. It wasn't about online. You let me know. You let me know your thoughts on her Summitt.